Hey everybody, welcome back to the Barndominium channel. I'm Charlie Downs, your host, and today we're at Lake Fork, Texas. We're going to show you an update of a massive barndominium that we're building here at Lake Fork. Now, this thing has 3,200 square foot of living space, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. We've got over 1,200 square foot of porches, a small front porch, but a huge back patio there. We've got a 1,000 square foot carport that's acting as a breezeway over to a large 1,500 square foot garage and shop space. Now, let's talk about the outside of this and the framing a little bit. This is a hybrid frame barndominium. On the exterior walls, we're gonna have kind of a combination of stone, but we're gonna have smart board and batten that will be painting a dark charcoal gray color. The roof section behind me is 26 gauge R panel in a copper color, and I believe our stone that's going on the front here and on our garage space is gonna be more natural colors that really brings that copper out, and we'll see that when we come back later in the update tour. Wood framing is complete, so we're gonna take you in. The layout is now coming together in this big open floor plan. Shout out to 1845 Barndominiums. They did the shell of this. Now we're jumping inside and finishing up the interior. So let's head inside. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and do that now. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so that you can follow along update tours just like this, our finished products, and everything that we post as far as content here on our channel. Let's head inside and take a look at the framework of our Lake Fork Barndominium from Barndominium. All right, so let's head in here and take a look at this barndo here at Lake Fork, Texas. Now, in the center section, when you walk in the front door here, that's going to be French door opening. You can see a French door opening there in the back as well. From here, we're going to be in the living room. You can see we've got the living and kitchen area fully vaulted. Now, this is a hybrid frame barndominium, which means that we're marrying steel and wood framing together on the exterior walls, and I'll show you a little bit more about that in just a minute. We've got laundry room and master suite over here. And then on this side, we've actually got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and the pantry over here. We've got Jack and Jill bathroom right here on this side. We've got another bathroom in the back, and then the pantry right here off the kitchen area. So we've got floor plugs here in the living room. You can see those there. If we go over into the kitchen area, we're gonna have island plug here. We've got our electrical there for the island. Our sink is going to be underneath this fixed window here. We've got a beautiful view of the lake outside there. And then our pantry area is right here off of this big open pantry space. We've got a lot of room in here. And this is going to give us a good opportunity to see the steel framing. So what we've got is 6x6 square tubing on the steel framing, and you can see how we put the 2x6 exterior walls there. We've attached our exterior walls to that square tubing, and you can see we've got OSB on the outside there. We've got smart board and batten on the outside walls there, but you can see that marriage of steel frame and wood frame for the exterior walls. If we come out of the pantry back into the living area, gives you a really good look at the vault here. And you can see with the hybrid frame, you can see the purlins in the ceiling up there. So the ceiling or the roof structure is the same as an all steel frame building. It's just the exterior walls that get that hybrid look. So let's go down the hallway here and kind of show you the layout for the 2 bedroom side, the actual 3 bedroom, 2 bath side. So if we come all the way down the hallway, we do have a little hall closet right here. And then if we come down, I'm going to start in the back and work my way back around. We've got a full bedroom and bathroom, almost like an in-law suite back here in the back. And we've got an exit out here to the back patio area. So we've got bedroom here, and then you can see the closet space there. And then we've got a full bathroom here. So this is its own suite back here in the back corner of the house. We'll have sink vanity there. And then you can see here we'll have toilet and shower in the corner here. Now on the other side of the hallway, we've got a Jack and Jill setup, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, Jack and Jill setup there. 3050 window here. If I spin around, you can see the closet space there, but I want to show you something. These rooms are all vaulted. So the mother-in-law suite that we just left, this bedroom is vaulted, but I don't think the other is. Let's go in here and take a look. This is our Jack and Jill setup. We'll have doors, both of those entries there. We're gonna have a double sink vanity here as you come in. And then when we spin around here, we've got our shower and toilet area there. And then this is bedroom. We'll call this bedroom number 4. We do have a flat ceiling in here. This one is not vaulted. Homeowner chose to leave that as a flat ceiling. And then we've got closet space there. And then our exit out of this one is actually kind of a little hall back out into the hallway. Just by design there, when we come in out of the hallway, we actually have to walk in a little section just to get in. So again, we've got our mother-in-law suite back here. We've got bathroom here, Jack and Jill on this end. We've got a hall closet down here. We've got our pantry down here. And now we can work our way over to the other side. There's our double door entry to the front of the home. Single 3050 there. Laundry room. So what we're going to be able to do, we actually have a half bathroom right here. We've got another hall closet right there. We're going to be able to go from our master suite all the way through, and we're going to come back out in that laundry room right here. Humongous mud and laundry room that we've got. So let's take you out here and show you just off the kitchen. We've got a half bath right here. We'll have sink vanity in there, and then our toilet space there. And there will be, we've got to come in and get a little bit more lumber and put in a wall right here. That's going to be our hall closet right there. So now if we make our way into the master suite, again, fully vaulted. So just adds a little character to that room. So we've got our master suite here, French door exit out to the lake area. And if I show you that, we've got a good view of the lake through the trees right there. So right through the trees right there is Lake Fork. Beautiful lot, great lot chosen by the homeowner. Now from the master suite, we'll have double sink vanity and linen cabinets here. I believe we're going to have sink on this side, sink on that side. And this gives you another look at the hybrid framing. That's another one of our 6x6 tube columns. And you can see we've got our 2x6 studs attached to that. If I spin around here, we're going to have an enclosed toilet area here. And then we've got our shower set up right there. This is going to be a wet room, essentially. So we'll be able to put shower in there. We can put a tub in there as well. So we've got a big wet room there. But from the master bath area, we can go into the master closet. Now, not a huge master closet as far as the depth of it, but as far as length goes, a lot of space here. And us guys, we know that this is probably the guy's corner right there. And then if I spin around, I'm going to bet money that this is her side of the closet there. Just a wild guess, but most cases that's what happens. So from the master closet, we did want, the customer asked us for a full walkthrough from the master suite into this laundry room. And this laundry room is huge. So this is going to be, you can see our carport area right here and our garage on the other side of that. So we're going to be able to come in from the carport area. We'll have cubbies and bench and storage right here all the way over to the window. So this entire section right here will be storage with cubbies. And then we come over here, and this will be our designated laundry area. We'll have our washer and dryer here. And then we've got another big closet right here. So maybe he'll get lucky and that's his closet. We'll see what they wind up doing with that space right there. So perfect world is we'll wind up with his and hers closet, but we'll see what they do with that space. Now, we talked about, I'm going to spin back around here. So this is our entrance from the carport area. You'll be able to come in from the carport, throw your bags down here, come through the laundry mud room, and then you're into the living area here. One more look at that fully vaulted living area. CDS Schubert Construction did the wood framing here and is doing the project management on this job. The shell for this one, we want to give a shout out to 1845 Barndominiums. They did the steel framing on this. So the steel framing and the sheeting on the roof, 1845 Barndominiums did a great job there. Now our back patio, we've got fully vaulted center section here, so a big patio here that's got that crow's foot and vaulted, but if you look on both sides of that back patio, you've got a lean-to there where our mother-in-law suite type room is. And then if we go down to this end, we've got coverage here on the master suite too, so we've got a lean-to there. You can come out of both of those rooms, sit on the back patio and enjoy some time there. And then we extended that concrete on out to the carport area there, so they have a little bit of extra space there on the carport. So let's go out of the house. Let me take you through the laundry room here, and let's go look at the carport in the garage. Now bear with us, they are working on putting siding up today, so it may be a little bit loud when we get out here, but I wanted to show you the full setup here, and you'll be able to see some of this exterior siding. So we've got carport, a 2-car carport here, acting as a breezeway that's going to connect our garage. And so we've still got softening and things like that to do underneath, but we're working on this smart board and batten siding that we've got here. And this is part of the reason for the hybrid frame rather than an all steel frame, because we wanted to go with a smart board and batten siding instead of just a standard R panel. And in a lot of situations, you get into deals with HOA or things like that where they want you to match other buildings, they want the exterior to look like others, so sometimes we are limited, or we're kind of told what we have to use. And that was the case here. We were told we needed to use a board and batten siding, and so we did. And now we've got good sized garage here. This is about a 900 square foot garage. Got a 12-foot eave on that garage as well. We've got double overhead doors here. And I'm not sure what we'll do on the inside. We'll obviously insulate this, but then we'll see what the homeowner chooses to do on the interior. And you can see the steel framing here. This gives us a great look at what a hybrid is. So you can see the steel framing, the tube column there, but we've got standard 2x6 exterior wall there. And then you look in the roof section, it looks just like an all steel frame. So the hybrid part of this really comes into play down here on the base, where you've got your steel columns and your 2x6 exterior walls. But this is a humongous build, four bedroom, 3.5 bath. We've got the carport breezeway and the large garage area as well. So we're wrapping up the wood framing. We're getting the exterior sheeting put on. The next thing we'll be able to do is get ready to run our electrical and our plumbing and our HVAC in the wall, get those ready, get all of our ductwork run, get all of our home runs with our electrical run, and then we'll be ready to foam this thing up. So we're gonna keep you updated on this one. This one's out in Lake Fork, Texas. We're excited about this build. CDS Hubert Construction is doing a great job. And again, 1845 Barndominiums did a wonderful job on the shell of this building, and then we're gonna finish out the inside of it. So shout out to them for a great job there. Always do a good job with their steel buildings. And so that's gonna wrap up our tour. We'll be back soon to show you insulation.